My name's Anne-Marie and I am a mental health counsellor that works permanently from home, and I've been doing this for about 2 years now. What motivated me to do the True Fitness program was basically I had tried many different avenues of trying to lose the weight. And at the time, I've done like Slimming World, I did juice diets, I did intermittent fasting, but I lost one of my dear friends in June of last year, and I put on a load of weight through the grief. And one of the things that had spurred me on is that before she passed, we were planning to go back to the gym, and I knew she didn't want me to be looking the way I did. So, and I found truth. Absolutely horrific. I felt bloated. It was the biggest I've ever been. I was very unhappy. I couldn't fit into any of my clothes. And it was just, yeah, I just didn't like the way I looked, and I didn't think it was, I didn't think anything was going to work, to be fair. Because as a woman of 52, you're told that, menopause, it's all part of, growing old, you've got to accept it, but I didn't want to. I weren't concerned about fitting it in. It was because I just had to be focused and disciplined about fitting it in. What I was concerned about was mainly, will this work? Because I've tried so many in the past. So I was very skeptical, as you know, Cameron. I was very skeptical as to, will this work? My experience when I first came onto the program was, wow, it's a lot to do. Trying to navigate how I was going to fit it all in with the training, the food, but I knew I had to pick a date to start it and get my meal prep and read all the literature that was given to me. So that helped me a great deal to get my mindset right to start this program. I think in the kind of results I achieved in those 6 weeks, I think I must have lost about 1.5 stone in the first 6 weeks. And you remember, I started in November, and I was a bit worried about Christmas, but I think I achieved my goal. Well, God, I was more than halfway through my goal in the first 6 weeks, to the point I was a bit worried, like, is this normal? Am I supposed to lose 2 pounds a week? No. And I remember texting Jamil saying, no, Jamil, is this normal? Because it's never happened. The last time it happened to me where I could lose half a stone in a week was when I was in my 20s. Never thought that 2 pounds in a week. I mean, I remember the first week I lost 4 pounds, and I thought, this is really working. So yeah, I was more than pleasantly surprised. My goal was to lose close to 2 stones, and my initial goal was I started on 88.45 kilograms, and within 3 months, I went to my initial, the goal I wanted to go to, which was 79. So that was awesome to say the least in 3 months.
So 20 kilos pretty much.
Yeah, 20 kilos, yeah. I want to keep on like this, you know what I mean? And I remember speaking to Jamil saying, well, I might try, let me see if I can get down to 76. Because, that's when Jamil introduced me to Fitness Pal. And I'm not one for calorie counting. I really like the portion sizes myself, because and I was just toying with that and I kept on with it until I left, really. Jamil's in my ear every week. I could always ask him questions. The accountability of that app is very powerful. That you have to wake up in the morning. I know I have to wake up in the morning, go to the toilet, and first things first on that scale. Love the accountability. Having to look at the app and know what exercises I had to do was the right, it was really, I just love the accountability of the app.